Hi friends, I'm Tyson with Pickleball Nomads. Today is very exciting because I am unboxing and reviewing this paddle that I've been waiting so long for, the Selkirk Vanguard Power Air S2 Prestige Edition. And I can't wait to crack open this box with you today. But first, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you can always get the update. Let's get into it. I've been so excited for this. They shipped this last week, and the factory is in Idaho, and I'm up in Canada. So it took a while, but I mean, the box seems nice. It's nothing too fancy. Some paper, my receipt slip, some tungsten tape. That's cool. It's like weighted tape, but it's not lead. I was looking into this. I have lead tape, which I'll show you later. But apparently tungsten's better because lead is no bueno for contact. And here we have this beautiful specimen of a paddle. Wow. Oop, okay, fell right off. Wow, look at this. Look at the color. I love this so much. So I'm used to the Invicta. I've been playing with the Ant Invicta for about 16 months, maybe. And I thought that I would I tried out my friend's S2 paddle. I liked the shape. I wasn't sure how I'd feel about the handle. I don't have a lot of handle movement when I play, but the Invicta handle's longer, so you can do two-handed backhands if you want. I don't, but I'm excited to try this out. What else is in the bag here? Something else. Oh, there's unwrap guard, grip wrap, I think. Oh, there's a note with a wax seal. Hello, fancy. Can you see this? The latest pickleball obsession is here. Oh, Selkirk TV. Cool. There's a lot of videos, tips, tricks from people from beginners to pro, so that's pretty exciting. Overall, I don't the packaging was okay. I wasn't overwhelmed by how safe they kept it. I mean, I don't know how damaged this could get in the process because they have that little plastic wrap and a little paper, and this is just cardboard box, so it doesn't need to be like this huge, big, poofy, well-guarded package. And yeah, this paddle looks great. Look at this. Wow. Here's that tungsten customization tape for weighing. You put it on the edge of the paddle. Depending on where you put it, it can do different things to improve your game or focus on making the sweet spot bigger or making your swing weight heavier so you can smash it harder or giving you more control. This was also in the box here. I'm actually not too sure what it is. I think it's some kind of wrap. Edge guard? No, it's too thick to be an edge guard. I'll figure it out. Okay, so let's talk a bit about the specs of this paddle. So again, this paddle is from Selkirk. It is their Vanguard Power Air Pro line of paddles. They're more of a power paddle with high spin and aggressive drives. I'm not sure how the sweet spot handles on this because I'm used to playing with a fiberglass paddle with a honeycomb core. This air hole is supposed to give you more aerodynamic thrust when you're driving the ball, so I'm not sure how big of a factor. You can see obviously that would make sense, but I'm not sure how much of a factor that is going to be when driving the ball. Supposedly this is going to have a larger sweet spot than more power paddles. I've heard mixed reviews on that, but I'm really excited to test it out. I think this thing just looks so cool too. I just love the colors. It's awesome. The face of this paddle is a quad flex 4-layer hybrid face. It feels a little kind of like sandpapery, a little bit more than my fiberglass paddle. I'm excited to see how much spin I can get, but apparently these babies rank in top tier spin for among across the board. Apparently the throat is supposed to flex as well if you're coming to give it. There's more dwell time, so I guess you can squeeze more power out of it. I don't know. And the perimeter is filled with a foam, a flex foam, which is supposed to kind of deaden the ball a little bit, give you a larger sweet spot, and also for durability around the edge. It's a very thin paddle. It's thinner than I thought it would be. It is edgeless, so I guess one of the largest failing spots on a pickleball paddle is the edge. So I'm excited to see how this holds up. I thought it was going to be a little bit more like plasticky and like more two-piece, but it's like a one-piece design. I'm really impressed with like the quality of that because I wasn't sure if there was going to be some kind of like if this was going to be like a sticker around it or what, but I'm very impressed by this. And then the guts of this thing, there is a super core polymer honeycomb core. So I think it's similar to the propylene core that I'm used to, but I don't. At the end of the day, it's just how the paddle feels. I don't really read too much into that, but now this is a top tier expensive paddle. This is probably one of the more expensive ones you can buy. One of the things that I felt the most comfortable about throwing down this kind of money on a paddle is the Selkirk warranty. I'm a huge quality and warranty person. So if a company has a high quality product that they're so confident that they back up with a lifetime warranty, I'm here to at least check it out. And from my other paddle, my Amped Invicta, just the build quality was fantastic. I've used it for almost 2 years now. There was a issue that I've had that I've gone through the warranty process, and they have been a treat to deal with. So it was a no-brainer for me to, when I'm upgrading my next paddle, to pick a top tier one because it's safe. I picked the mid-weight weight range for my paddle. The weight range for midweight comes in about 7.7 to 8.1 ounces. This one feels like 7.9. Definitely, probably definitely. Yeah, 7.9. But I like to play my paddles pretty heavy, so I'm probably going to put some lead tape, or even that tungsten tape, see how that plays, around, just to give me some oomph, because I like wielding a heavy weapon. Another key important thing is the feel. So I'm gonna do some swinging just to kind of let you see how it feels. Feels great. They also ask you how you would like the grip customized when you order it direct from the Selkirk website. I just went with the standard grip. I think I would have probably put the double grip on it, which I'd ordered for my next amped paddle. But honestly, I fell in love with these grips that I will show you. I run kind of hot, so I ordered these ones. And so the default Selkirk grip, it's tacky, which is good for gripping, but if you have sweatier hands, it'll kind of slip out a little bit. So these ones are more absorbent and better to play with in moist conditions. So I'm probably just going to give that a wrap around. But I like to leave the original grip on top of it just to give me more bulk. I can't really tell you much more or give you many more insights until I get out there and use this thing. So I'm going to take it out and play a few games with it and see how it feels. Overall, this paddle felt amazing. It was a little light, which I'll probably end up modifying that later, but I wanted to give it its due diligence right out the box. The ball came off the paddle really soft, but it still had like a nice pop, so I was used to the feeling, and it didn't really take too much getting used to. On the line, I felt very comfortable with my control, no problems there at all. The ball did have a crazy amount of spin. Listen to this.
There's too much spin, you're too good with that. You're too good.
I gotta work on my serve.
You're really good though.
Thanks.
I just want to be on your team, not against you. Okay, you're so spinny, it's awesome. Should I try it? Can this paddle make a really bad player good? We're about to see.
Oh, you're so good.
My first impression of this paddle was, it's so good, I want to steal my husband's and keep it for myself. When I found out how much he spent on it, I was so annoyed. But when I tried it out, I thought this is actually really great.
All in all, my impression of this paddle, I was very impressed. The build quality is amazing. The unibody design, it really impressed me how it all came together into a nice tight little paddle. It did take a little getting used to. Again, I'm used to the Invicta shape, so I thought that I would be a lot more accurate with this paddle, but they recommend you take about 2 to 3 weeks of playing regularly with it to get used to it. So I'm still trying to figure out whether I'm all for it or if I'm just gonna give the paddle to Rosa and let her use it because she loves it. But the spin that this paddle generated was insane. I found that the sweet spot wasn't as large as I was expecting it to be. I feel like the sweet spot was a little bit bigger on my amped Invicta. There's still some getting used to. I'm happy my friends came out to help me test this paddle. Rose and I were hitting it around a bit, but we didn't really get into any big games. So as you can see from this footage, I was mishitting a little bit, but I ended up losing this game. It was close. All in all, the paddle felt great. Build quality was amazing. I love Selkirk. They're a pleasure to deal with, and I would definitely buy another paddle from them in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It's a nice free way to give me a little compliment there. I would appreciate that. And if you want to see more videos like this, give me a subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll get notified next time I post. I'm going to be doing a lot of fun little videos like this, reviewing some gear that I've been working with for a few years, maybe giving some tips from what I know and things that have helped me get better at pickleball. So, bye!